Okay, here we want to find the domain of each function. The first function, a, is g of t, which is equal to the sine of e to the negative t. Well, the sine and exponential functions have domain where it's all real numbers. And so if we look at the function g of t, which is equal to sine of e to the negative t, it'll also have the domain of all real numbers. So therefore, the domain is x such that x, or in this case here, the domain such that t is all real numbers, or it goes from negative infinity to positive infinity. Let me just make sure that negative is in there. So we have negative t. For part B, g of t, which is equal to the square root of 1 minus 2t. Well, in order to find a domain, we know that the first part of this is that the radicand 1 minus 2 to the power of t has to be greater than or equal to 0. And now we need to solve for t. So solving for t, we can subtract 1 to both sides. So we have negative 2t, which is greater than or equal to negative 1. And when we divide by the negative, that's going to flip the inequality. So that's going to be less than or equal to 1. And now if we want to take the natural log of both sides, we would have the natural log of 2 to the t, which is less than or equal to the natural log of 1. And then we can use the property of the power property to factor out the t. So this is t times the natural log of 2, which is less than or equal to the natural log of 1. And then this becomes t, which is less than or equal to the natural log of 1 over the natural log of 2. Okay, now remember that the natural log of 1 is 0. So this becomes 0 over the natural log of 2. So therefore, t is less than or equal to 0. So the domain of this function is t such that t is less than or equal to 0, or we can say that it goes from negative infinity to 0 with a bracket.